Hey collectors, JB again here. We are just getting ready to hit the submit button on an SGC submission. I've got 50 cards. I've actually got 20 of a friend's and 30, that's how the math works, of my own. I currently have 50 cards off at PSA. They had a really good special, $15 for pre-1989 cards, and I want to say that it's only been there maybe 2 or 3 weeks, and one of them is already in quality control? I can't remember. But it does look like PSA is kind of moving through even their quarterly specials at a pretty good clip. That special is gone, and so with their pricing and my cheapskatedness, I'll wait until the next special on them. There's some PC cards, there's some flip cards, but as always, I recommend pre-grade your own cards, and that way you'll just kind of get better as you submit more and more and more. You go back and compare them, find the things that you missed, and again, sometimes we've done crossovers and resubs in the past where we've won. We got it right. So graders get it wrong every once in a while, but the more you practice and just kind of confirm your own skill at grading these cards, the more opportunity you have to increase the value of your collection. So again, this was a pretty standard sub for me. I don't have anything life-changing money in here at all. I think my declared value is just over $3,000, and that's kind of even towards the high end for your insurance purposes, which is really how you do that. But I want to say that if I do better, then I think on a couple of these cards, like $400 or $500 might be the max value on anything in here. There's plenty of like $50 to $200 cards in there. In my stack, I've got a 70 O.J. Simpson rookie card. I've got a 71 Thurman Munson, and they're going to be like lower grades, 3, 4, 5 type of grades. I don't think. Oh, I do have one ultra modern card, an Arenado variation chrome out of 50 gold refractor. So that's not typically my my cup of tea, but it was something that I'll just throw it in there. So, but it's a pretty good mix. I'm not going to go into super detail on all the cards. Again, 50 cards on the nose, hitting that $18 threshold. Again, 1 through 9, or 1 to 9 cards will set you back $24 a cards. 10 to 19 is at 22. 20 through 49 is 20, and 50 plus you hit that $18 threshold. And your declared value, actually I was wrong on this one, up to $1,500. So again, guys, SGC is one of the easiest, most straightforward, fair pricing structures out there. A lot of people do consider the resale value not at the level of PSA. Generally speaking, I find it to be almost there, with some patience. And honestly, when I list cards for sale on eBay, I'm generally at a buy it now or best offer. I try and stay, near comps, within comps, and sometimes just have to have a little patience, and you'll get the return on investment on those cards. A lot of my cards are also PC cards, and so sometimes I don't really care about value. But it is what it is. You play the game. Again, guys, I appreciate you just kind of sticking with me through the learning process here of content creation. I am testing out a number of different setups with the equipment that I currently have available to me. I'm making a wish list of equipment that I'd like to pick up. You don't see it, but over my shoulder I've actually got a ring light with my phone on there. We'll maybe playing around with some picture-in-picture maybe, but again, I'm new to this, but hopefully I'm just getting stuff out there that people enjoy watching, increasing my videographer skill and video editing skill one of the things that, one of the reasons I'm actually doing this is because SGC actually messed up on my last grading submission. And it should be in another video if I get it out there. But I clicked on a minimum grade for a crossover for one of my friend's cards. And so the card was a 9, can't remember what it was, but I actually clicked on the minimum grade of a 9, it graded an 8.5. They missed just the minimum grade request against their own policy, procedure, whatever. And before they actually sent it back, they called me, and to make it right, they gave a refund and free grading submissions, stuff like that. I cut out a bunch of me mumbling and doing other boring stuff here to save you a few minutes of watching. Then I decided to add a voiceover to take some of that time back. The SGC promo code I was given wasn't accepted by the submission system, so I printed out the email from Corey over there and sent it in with my order. The credit was taken care of once my order was received, SGC again providing industry-leading customer service. SGC, if you're keeping track here, that's like 3 free plugs now. Pay with PayPal. I'm actually going to do credit. I have a big purchase hopefully coming up this week where I am going to use my PayPal balance. So, love the PayPal credit, no interest, 6 months. It makes it pretty easy. So, I'm not a big guy on accruing debt, but every once in a while we'll use this. There's my submission. Okay, so before I pack up these 50 cards and get them sent off, I have gone through, put up the grades that I think they will have. I'll hold on to these, and we will be able to refer to them when I do this the submission reveal, and we'll see how I did there. I'll take a picture so you can see it a little bit closer, make sure that I'm not lying. But anyways, there it is, 50 cards about to be packaged up and shipped off. It's an exciting day. We have a 50 card SGC order back. We've been tracking it for not that long. It actually hasn't taken that long to go round trip on this one. In fact, got the stats here. We submitted this on March 21st. They received it at March 23rd. It was graded on March 30th, and today is April 3rd. Back to me, if you do the math, that is a 13-day round trip. So at this point, SGC they're not instantaneous same day like they kind of have been in the past, but I will tell you that they are hands down the turnaround time champs at this point in time. So if you've got cards, got them graded quickly, SGC is where it's at. Got my pre-grades here. This is a completely blind reveal. I have managed to not look at the grades. It's been very hard for me. I haven't done a blind reveal in a long time. I can normally wait for presents, but my grades, that's a different story. So this is a blind reveal, and a good mix of cards. There's some of my cards in here, there's some of my friends' cards in here, there's some vintage, all the way to modern. So it is a really good mix, 50 cards total. Let's open this box up. Empty box. Alright, we are set up and ready to go, and we've got 2 boxes and a bag. So maybe 5 or so in there. So 2 boxes and a bag. We'll open the bag first. I don't know what order these are going to be in. And there is, oh, there's a Jordan insert on the back of this one, so we'll actually get to some of my bigger cards here first. First card, Michael Jordan. This is a vintage 61 insert from, I can't remember which, where it is, 98, 99, yeah, 98, 99, and I said that this was going to be a 9.5 or better. I actually said 9.5 plus. I do grade naked eye, and so I'm liberal with the half grades, and I'll grade a 9, 9.5, or 9.5 plus. I'll rarely say a 10, but because I'm not using magnification when I'm doing my pre-grading, I'll say 9.5 plus if I think it has a chance of that or better. And let's how we're going to start this one off. And 10, graded a 10. Oh yes. All right, so my heart's actually going pretty good right now. But that's a Jordan insert, graded a 10. We are off to a good start. The next one, this is a very rare Kurt Schilling. It's a die cut, I think SPX, and it's out of 100. And I'm looking on my list here. Schilling. I said 9.5 or better. It's a 98 UD3. That's it. 98 UD3. Serial numbered. Serial number there, 84 out of 100. And it comes back as a 8.5. All right. Let's see, what did I say it was going to be? I said 9.5 or better. All right, so we hit one and then we missed one. And I think it's pretty well accepted in the hobby that SGC is tough on die cuts. That may be a lesson learned right there, but that's still a super, super rare late 90s parallel. That's a great card. Next one, I sent in a Steve Nash rookie card. UD3 Steve Nash. Why did I send that one? I can't even remember. But let's see. I'm looking on here. Steve Nash. Okay. Well, I said 9.5 or better. It's the UD3 Prospects. And 10. I remember why I sent it, because I got a Kobe out of the same lot that also gemmed, and that it was literally the same box, and so I sent it in a couple subs ago, and that one got a 10 as well. So we're 2 for 3. The next one it's a Kobe. Now I can't remember if this is 7 from the back. I can't remember if this is one of mine or one of his. He had a rookie or two. I had an insert, I think. It's his rookie. His rookie, the 96-97 Skybox Z-Force, grades a near mint to mint 8. I think that's actually what I pegged it at as well. Those Skyforce have, yep, exactly. So right there, that was the 8 that I had, the Skybox Z-Force. So good there. All right, let's dig into the first box. And again, it looks like they're kind of mixed up. So 50 card. I had them ordered when I sent them in. Okay, I actually, this wasn't totally blind. I said totally blind. I think I said totally blind twice. When I was looking at the order, just seeing where things were, I accidentally saw 2 grades, and this was one of them. This is my O.J. Simpson rookie card. So it's a 1970 O.J. Simpson, and I set a 4.5. There it is, card number 90, and it graded a 4. So I was, within half a point right there. I was again a little liberal with my 0.5s. But I sent that in, expecting a 4 or a 5 type of grade, but still worth grading the Juices rookie card. So there's that one. And this next one, I also saw. This is a 1977 Terry Bradshaw. I'm a little bit of a Bradshaw collector. Bradshaw and Walter Payton when it comes to the kind of 70s football, 70s and 80s. But this one I'm actually really pleased with, because that one graded a very solid 8. I did say, my guess was an 8.5 on this one, but we got an 8, so that is a very, very solid vintage grade. Then we have another Terry Bradshaw. That was a 77. this is the 73, so this is a really early Bradshaw, 3rd year, I believe. And this one was nice, and I probably said, what did I say? I said a 7.5. So 7.5. Back looks really nice. Number 15, and oh, I missed something. I'm wondering if it's centering. Actually, I think I see it now. There may be a little bit something up there. There's like a surface little indentation. That's what it is. So that's a gorgeous looking card, and it may not show up right up in there. So I missed that one, or I hate to say it, or something happened in transit. That's still not a bad card right there. 73 Bradshaw, grades of 5.5. All right, next one, 71 Thurman Munson. I was knew that this was going to be a little bit lower grade. Hoping for a 4, I think. 4 was going to be a solid grade on this one. And 3.5. 3.5. They can't even give me that 4. So, you know, again, I'm within half a grade on that one, but there's a 3.5. Next one. Okay, this was his card from his childhood. He sent in some PC cards, but this one did look good. This was a 1989 Don Mattingly score. That graded a 9. I'm not sure if he actually was hoping for a 10 or what, but yeah, I mean that's a sharp junk era card. Next up is a 72 Tom Seaver. And where was I at on this one? I thought this one was going to be pretty high, at least for vintage, but okay. I said a 7. And there's the back. 72 Tom Seaver, number 445, and a 6.5. 6.5, maybe on the centering there. I'm already looking at it. It is low. I mean, you can see that right up front, but it is a very, very sharp card. So I was within half a grade on that one. Next up, a Dwight Clark rookie card. I think that is an 81 Dwight Clark. I said this one was sharp. I said 9. I'm second guessing myself, but Dwight Clark rookie card, 81 tops, number 422, and oh, good grief. 6.5. That's brutal. I'll have to look at that one closer. That's brutal. Ugh. All right, next up. Oh, this one, Bo Jackson, 1987 Toys R Us Bo Jackson. On my Whatnot streams, I have been getting a lot of Bo Jackson requests. He is very, very popular. I said really high. Really high. We'll see how it is. 9. All right, graded a 9. I said 9.5 or better, but so within half a point, and that's a great looking card right there. I'm not sure if I'm going to sell that one or keep that one, but that's an 87 Toys R Us Bo Jackson. Next up, one of my Jordans, SP1 from 94 or 91 Upper Deck, right? 91 Upper Deck, yeah. I actually don't have one of these graded yet. It's a quintessential junk era card. SP1 right there, and I said this one was high. That's the reason I sent it in. It grades a 9. I said 9.5 or better, so I'm half a point low again. But again, with the naked eye, I'm at least getting 9s. Next up is one of my Ed Reed rookie cards. Ed, being in the Hall of Fame, his rookie cards would fit into my personal collection. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep them or not, but I can't remember which, because there are 2 of them, and this is the Heads Up. This is 02 Heads Up. Yeah, it's Pacific. 2002 Pacific Heads Up. I said a 9 on this one. And good gosh, a 7. Oh, I must say that's a surface issue that I completely missed. I think it's a shiny surface that wasn't as shiny as it's supposed to be. So that one I missed. Next up is my O2 Upper Deck XL. Ed Reed again, and that grades an 8. And that's another shiny one that I missed. I said that it was better than that, so I missed something on that one. Next up is a Randy Moss. This is Bowman's Best, I believe, a Bowman's Best Randy Moss. I'm a Moss collector. Yeah, so this is a base Bowman's Best Randy Moss. Right there, I said 9.5 or better. That one got the 9.5. So I did get that one. Can't remember where I got that card exactly, but that one should probably end up in my PC. Next one, I don't do a lot of refractors. Oh wait, no, this one isn't mine. I'm sorry, I have a different one. This is his. This is a Ty Law 96 chrome, 99 chrome refractor. This was a personal childhood pack pull of his, which is why he sent it in. Guys, I said this was going to be a 6.5. I said this was going to be a 6.5, and I'll tell you exactly why. Do you see that corner right there? Apparently that isn't the issue that I thought it was. I said a 6.5, it grades a 9. So, win some, you lose some. Next up is one of his. It's a Tom Brady. I'm not exactly sure what this one is. I think I said low on this one. ES19. Is this Elite Series 2006? If it is, I said a 6. Man, oh man, I said a 6. I was harder on his cards than mine, and SGC is saying nope. All right, so I said that this was going to be a 6. I thought that there was some chipping, and it may have been on the back. May have been some chipping. Anyways, gets an 8. And that's, a Brady serial numbered out of 500. I'm pretty sure he's keeping that in his PC. Next up is a Tim Duncan rookie card. This is one of his. That one grades out at a 9. Oh, and actually, I said that this was going to be better. And I even removed the film, the protective film for him on this one. There was definitely some bubbling underneath. And my rule of thumb is always leave the protector on for your PC, peel it off to grade it. But that one grades a 9, so that's solid. But I thought that one was actually going to be. I thought that one was a good gem candidate. Next up, I've been doing a lot of metal, 95, 96, 97 metal, a lot of base stuff, but it's really popular. Even the base stuff. And I've got a shack here, and it's one of the Reebok. I can't remember what it's called, actually. Let me see if it's in here. Reebok Chase. So this is a 97-98 Skybox Metal Universe, number 50, and it's the Reebok Chase Bronze. I said a 9.5. That graded a 7. I think I'm all over the place with the surfaces. That's all I can guess. And I gotta see what I may have missed on that one. But that is an absolutely beautiful sharp card. I'm not sure what I'll end up doing with that one. Next one up is a very low print parallel. Roberto Alomar. It's a Pacific one. I'm trying to find out what it is, because it may not be blue or something like that. Yeah, this one I actually had to input manually because they didn't have the actual parallel on there. Okay, it's a 2000 Pacific Paramount Hollow Silver. I said that this one was going to be a 9. It grades an 8. Oh, and it's a holographic green. So some of those parallels are hard to get. That graded an 8. But, numbered out of less than 100 of a Hall of Famer. That one was more of a, just kind of a, I'm not even sure, a whim. That was the word I'm looking for. It's kind of a whim. Next one, I like this card a lot. This is a Cal Ripken Jr. And it is a Starburst. artist print. I'm trying to find out where it is because it's a pretty nice card. I think I pack pulled this one. There it is, 96, Pinnacle Starburst. I said 9.5. Grades a 9. Again, they're brutal. They are absolutely brutal on these 90s inserts. But that one right there, that one's going to be a PC card anyway. So the 9 I'm actually pretty happy with. But that's Starburst and artist print. Next up is an Emmitt Smith. This is one of his cards, and it grades an 8.5. This is a 98 Chrome Measures of Greatness Refractor, 8.5. I thought that was going to be higher. I did think that that was going to be higher. Again, apparently I'm not a refractor expert here. This next card, this could be the biggest card in the submission. This one I actually paid a pretty good amount. It's Michael Jordan. It's an Ultra insert. It is the 97, 98 Ultra Abilities number 1. Oh, that's for the All-Star. I said a 9.5 or better. This would be probably the nicest Jordan insert that I have if it grades well. We got a 10 on the first Jordan. Oh my gosh. 8.5. 8.5. I'll admit to being disappointed on this one. I'm looking at it. I have no idea what I missed. What would have got that at 8.5. I'm wondering if it may be centering or something like that, but that card is still a pretty big card, a very desirable Jordan insert. So, missed that one. Next up, I'm gonna get this. Next up is a base Jordan, but I decided to grade it anyways. Not really sure why. Where is it? Team Skybox. Oh, maybe it is an insert. It says Team Skybox. Oh well, this is Jordan, 235. Grades an 8. Hit the 1, missed the 2. But Skybox Premium, that's a good look. It's still a good looking. I don't even know if that's an insert though. It says Team Skybox though. Maybe it is an insert. All right, next up, I did. Oh, this was a 93 Derek Jeter Topps base. I thought this one looked good. I always don't hesitate to send in a nice one, and that grades at 8.5. What the heck am I missing? What the heck am I missing? Man, that card is beautiful. I don't know. And then the last one, this is a Jordan Shining. Oh, this is a Shining Moments. This was another one that came out of that box with the 10 Kobe and the 10 Nash. It's a Jordan insert that grades a 9. So that one's pretty solid. I probably said it was high. No, actually, so I sent 2 of these. I said one was a 9 and one was a 9.5. Now the question is did I end up with a 9 and a 9.5, or did I end up with a 7 and a 9? Alright, so that is the bag, the first box. We gotta get to the second box. Okay, so here's the other Shining Moment. Our Shining Moments. And it grades out at a 9. Okay, so I said 9.95, they said 9.9. 2 Jordan inserts. This is cool. Alright, next up, the next one is a 96 Derek Jeter Fleer Tiffany. So the 96 Fleer, if you know about that set, it was a matte finish. And they had the shiny finish Tiffany parallels, and I'm pretty sure that's what this is. And of course it doesn't have it. Oh, where is it? Tiffany. I said a 9.5, so knowing my luck, it's going to be a 6. Oh, 10. Oh, Gem 10. Okay, I need to speak that over the cards. But there we go. Oh, what a gorgeous card. They didn't. You know what I see though? They did not put the Tiffany on there. And that's clearly the Tiffany. This is a shiny card. I I may have to, I may re-slab this one. I don't know. I'm gonna hold on to that one, but guys, that is, you can actually see there's the gloss on it. That is a glossy 96 Fleer. Rates 10. I like that. Next one, I'm not sure. This was one, another parallel. It's a Jeff Bagwell. This one should probably make it into the PC. But in '98, Topps Tech put out a set that had like 98 variations. Like if you think rainbows are tough right now, look at the '98 Topps Tech set. And then they also had apparently like the diffractor versions. Now I have not seen enough of this set to really know what it is. And I sent this one because it's sharp, 2 because it's Bagwell, and 3 because I kind of wanted to see what exactly card this was. And so I'm trying to see what I probably said it was going to be sharp because I sent it in. And again, we've hit and we've missed. We've hit and we've missed. Jordan, Schilling, Mark Rogers. Okay, I said a 9. I said a straight 9 on this one, and I said that it was a pattern 45 diffractor, and I just, okay, it may not be the diffractor, but I hit it right on the nose. It is a 9, pattern 45, and again, they didn't say diffractor, so I haven't actually seen or held a diffractor. I'm not really sure how to tell the difference because you can see that it's, you know, a very refractor-esque finish. That's a pretty card right there, definitely a pretty card. Next up is a different Jordan. What Jordan did we send? I don't even know. Number 312. I had no idea. Oh, this is one of his. And that is a Fleer European Jordan. So, 96, 97, Fleer European. Number 312, 8.5. And what did I say it was? Duncan Doncic. Guess what? I said it was an 8.5 as well. So that one I got. I can't even remember why. I think it may have been a little bit chippy or something like that. But I said 8.5. He got 8.5. Next one up, nice card on this one. This is 96, 95, 96 or 96, 97. Metal Jordan. 96, 97. I said a 9. SGC says 8.5. So, you know, I was within half a point. That is one of his cards. That's a pretty desirable Michael Jordan. That's a nice card right there. Next up, Nolan Arenado. Okay, so this one right here, I don't do a whole lot of ultra modern, but this is an Arenado. It is a gold refractor. It is a variation photo, and it's numbered serial number 1 out of 50. And so that's the only reason I sent that one in. I said 10. It's the only 10 that I said was going to be a 10. Boom, got it. That right there is nice. I'm happy with that. I said 10, it came back 10. That's the only reason I sent it. Serial numbered 1 out of 50. That card will probably make it to eBay. Again, that's not my thing, but I can't even remember where I picked that one up, but that's a good card. All right, next up, Michael Porter Jr. There was a couple of crossovers. What did he do? He crossed a couple over, I think. This one may be a cross. No, I cracked them for him. I cracked all the cards. We didn't have any crossovers. So this one, depending on if it's a prism, this one's a prism. And he sent 2 of them. He sent a base and a silver. And I said the silver was a 9 and the base was a 9.5. And the silver is a 9. And the base also a 9. So that was a PSA 10. I'm not sure. I don't think I documented it, but the silver was a PSA 9. It crossed over to an SGC 9. The base was a PSA 10. It crossed over to a PSA, or pardon me, to an SGC 9. I gotta go let the dog out. I sent in 5 or 6 Patty Mahomes. He just won, Super Bowl number 2 for him. And a while back, I bought a bunch of kind of like the lower end inserts and base off of a Facebook group of fire sale, and I think I paid like $3 or $5 per card. and I ended up with a bunch of them. And so I sent him in with the grading cost down to reasonable. If I get some 9s and better, it ended up being worth it for Mahomes. So let's see. First one is the score draft. Number 2. I said a 9.5. Gets a 9.5. All right, hit that one right on the head. Next up is the Night School insert. Night School, I also said a 9.5. That one got a 9.5. Next up is the Blue Chip Prospects. I said a 9.5. Got a 9.5. All right, so I'm getting these ones right. Next up is number 15. This would make this the Panini Contenders School Colors. I said a 9. Next up, T-Law. So this is going to be his. And I'm Trevor Lawrence, not Ty Law. So this is that one. Hollow Prism, 201, 301. I said orange. Oh, an orange reactive prism. I said 9.5. No, he's going to be happy with that one. I said 9.5 and not a 9.5 plus, which again, if I say plus, I think that has a shot at a 10. But that one 10 for him, so he's going to be happy with that one. The next one, 201, is the Donruss Optic Hollow. I said a 9. I said a 9. SGC says 8.5. I think I saw a corner or something like that on that one. Next up is a Shy, pardon me. 9.5 on the base, the Donruss base. I probably said something like that. 9.5 or better. Donovan Mitchell. I think he had a couple of Mitchells. Let's see. I said, okay, so we had 2 base Donruss Donovan Mitchell, number 188. I said a 9 and a 9.5. Number 1 is a 9. Number 2 is also a 9. This is funny because that's twice now I've seen 2 cards different and they both done the same. All right, there's a Luka. I'm going to say it's a 9. Panini Hoops. This is a base Hoops Luka. I say a 9. He gets a 10. Oh, no, that's why. This is another one. I said a 9.5 because there were 2 Lukas. So I said a 9.5. This one was probably the better one. So I said 9.5. SGC says 10. Next Luka, I said 9. They say 10. So I'm the Luka. I said 9. I said 9.5. They give him 2 10s. I'm happy for my boy. Happy for my boy. All right, 403, Patty Mahomes. All right, so this is just a score. I think this is a base score. I said 9.5 or better. 10. Did I say or better? I did. All right, so that's a nice one right there. Patty Mahomes, 10. This next one, he already submitted. It's a Kevin Durant Topps rookie card. It is, so from 07, it's the black bordered version. I can't remember if I just said it 2 seconds ago. It graded a 7 first time around. He did not agree with the grade. This one we actually cracked for a resub. And I think that I said there was still going to be a 7. And I think this is the only one that it got cut off. Like it didn't print out around. So, you've got to be kidding me. Speechless, guys. Happy for him. This one was a 7. In his previous life, that was a 7. So he'll be happy with that. Alright, last 2 cards. I've got a Aaron Rodgers. Which one is this one? Rookie Premier. I said it was really sharp, so 9.5 or better. So it's kind of a lower end Rodgers. 9.5. So got that one correct. And then the last card. Oh, this is a Russ. All right, so this was a he found a he had a couple of Russ. He's a Russ fan. Russell Wilson. This is a 012 Panini Crown Royale rookie silhouette patch autograph. This one's numbered out of 349, and it is a thick stock card. I do see chipping and corner issues, so I say a 7.5 on this one for the last card, and it gets an 8.5. So I was a little bit more harsh on it. They say 8.5. That's it. So that was all the cards. 50 cards, 20 of my friends, 30 of mine. We hit some, we missed some. You know, and that's kind of how it is. Like I said, when I go through and do my pre-grades, I'm just doing it naked eye, and just kind of trusting my gut. And I'm pretty decent at it. You know, I had a lot of them, but there it is. So until next time, thanks for checking us out.